Hey, welcome to my journey. Today's video is a mini plan and grocery haul. I didn't make a very fancy menu. I still have things left from last week. I don't know what happened to last week, but let me see. I checked off. Out of 9 things I have written down, 1, 2, 3, 4 things were checked off as to what I made, what I had planned. But you know what? I don't feel like a failure because I didn't have anything specific for that day that I didn't do. These are options, and when I didn't feel like one of these options, I come up with something else. So I feel fine about it. So what I didn't plan this week, I can go back this week and know that I still have the stuff I need for that. I know I still want to make, that's what it was. When me and Dave were talking, I still want to make that crock pot potato casserole. And he was like, I'm going to eat those hash browns down. I'm like, no, don't eat those. They're for a recipe. He said, well, if you don't remember what recipe they are for. I said, yeah, but when I remember, then I'll have them. That's why he got his own hash browns this week. That's what it was for, that crock pot potato casserole. I'm going to try to make that this week. So anyway, let's jump on in what I planned this week. You know, we planned one day to eat out, so that's easy. And then I got chicken thighs, squash casserole, which I have in the freezer frozen. When I make a squash casserole, it's a 9x13 pan. And so I split it up into 2 8x8 casseroles, one I froze and one I ate. So whenever we make squash casserole this winter, then I'm going to eat one and freeze one. We're going to have squash casserole coming out the ears. I don't know where this is coming from. And green beans. And then I have pintos, fried taters and onions, and greens. That's my hobo dinner. I love that. That's one of my favorite dinners on the planet. And normally I would have cornbread with that, but I'm thinking about doing the corn chili I have in the freezer for an easy meal and cornbread. Because, see, we're going to be working on the garden this weekend. So I'm not really sure what we're going to do as far as food goes, because I'm not really sure how the garden's going to go. We really want to try to get, and I think it's supposed to rain again, so that's going to put us off. Because, you know, David can do his tilling on the weekends. And if it rains to where it's wet on the weekends, then he can't till. So that puts it another week. So if it doesn't rain, because it was too soupy. We had a torrential downpour last week. Too soupy to hardly walk in, much less till. So it's supposed to rain this weekend again. So if he can get it tilled, we're going to get it planted. You know, I say don't plant on Sunday because it won't make. I might have to. But I have some corn chili in the freezer, and I thought I'd make some cornbread to go with that. And then barbecue chicken legs, they're already made from where I made them, and then I shrink wrapped them and put them in the freezer with some mac and cheese and beans. David, he's always telling me, put some beans in there. Put some beans in there. The man loves his beans. Well, I do too. And then chicken enchiladas I was going to make, and I turned it into a casserole. I'm just going to come up with something. I know there's recipes out there, but I ain't going to look one up. I'm just going to do my own. Because I have some corn tortillas, but they're small. They're too small to make an enchilada out of. So I'm just going to tear them up and layer some stuff. And instead of shredded chicken, I was going to use my ground chicken, because I have some of that is, you know, needs to be used up, and we like it in taco meat, so I figured we'd like it in enchiladas. And I got enchilada seasoning to make my own enchilada sauce and everything, so this will be a whole thing on its own. And some corn on the cob, which will be from the garden. And then 7 is almost hamburger steaks, which is made with ground turkey, some cream potatoes, and beans. So that, and I didn't put down any prep because I don't know what I'm doing this weekend. I didn't even put down, if I do prep, this is what it's going to be. I didn't even. I tell you, I come to y'all, it seems like week after week, telling you I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling. Listen, I'm getting to where I don't want a meal plan no more than I want to cook it. I don't want to plan it. I don't want to cook it. I just want to eat it. I need to have enough money to hire me a chef who can plan out. I can just tell them, well, this sounds good. Plan it out. David can tell them, this sounds good. Plan it out. Fix it. Cook it. Yes, because it's just getting to where I just don't. He's like, well, you've cooked your whole life. I'm like, yeah, but a lot of people cook longer than me. I guess I'm lazy. I don't know. What do you call it? Lazy? If it is, I guess I'll have to accept that that name. I don't know. Anyway, so got a Walmart haul and a Food Line haul. Now I will be going to Harris Teeter at some point because they have the 93 hamburger for $4.99, and we're just about out of hamburgers, so that's a good stock up. So I'm going to go stock up on that, and I will pop it in the freezer in 12-ounce portions, and each 12 ounce will equal a pound for us. And I tell you, if you do it, it stretches your meat and you don't tell the difference. I made sloppy joes this weekend with the 12 ounces of meat. We had so much sloppy joes, I had to freeze part of it because we couldn't eat it all. So you can't tell a difference. You just can't. So anyway, that's all I know. Let's turn around and look at the groceries. All right, here is my Walmart's. I got my almond milk and my half and half. And this was a replenishment, the tomato sauce and the French green beans. You could say that's replenishment or stock up, either way, but that's like how much I like to kind of keep. Normally I keep like 3, but I bought 4. And then David wanted some of these Simply potatoes. And I needed some greens for supper one day. And then the mustards, I was in there going through my stock, and I did not have a backup stone ground or spicy or regular. Oh Lordy, that got mashed. I don't know what happened, because normally when I use one, I go ahead and replenish it, but I didn't. And so when I run out, I wasn't going to have it. Now this Tazo Classic Chai Latte Concentrate, I was, Holly had brought a drink up here the other week, pumpkin spice chai latte from Starbucks. She said, "You want to taste it?" I'm like, "Yes, I do." Oh my gosh, it was so good. So I learned how to order it, and I got me one. I'm like, I can't pay $7 every time I want one of these delicious little things. So I started looking up a copycat recipe. Well, it says Starbucks uses Tazo Classic Chai Latte Concentrate. So I'm like, well, buddy, I've got almond milk, which is how I had to make mine. And I have the pumpkin spice cold foam, which I don't know if that's what they use, but that's what I'll use. So I'm going to concoct me a pumpkin spice chai latte right up here in my house. I'm so excited, I can't wait. I got to get this in there and get it good and cold. So, if y'all interested, I'll try to figure one out and give you the recipe. And then I got these for Halloween because I wasn't sure if we still had eyeballs, but we always need eyeballs. So I went ahead and picked that up. And then this is my stock up for $20. That doesn't look like everything. Potatoes, tomatoes, sauce. Oh, I was going to get some scalloped potatoes Food Line, but I canceled that. Boy, this sure ain't a lot of food for $20. Well, it'd probably be $17, but still. Oh, my goodness. When you look at it, let me see what you think. I got 2 more diced potatoes, sliced potatoes, and whole potatoes. I thought those would be real good to have on hand. And then some evaporated milk. I got 5 of those. I need to replace 1. So really 4 is a stock up, 1's a replacement. 4 tomato sauces for stock up, and a 4-pound bag of pinto beans. Now the Nature's Twist is for Jacob mostly because I got like 2 left, and that's his favorite flavor. So this is my $20 stock up, which I still have a few more dollars to add if I wanted to. But does that look like, minus the Nature's Twist, $17 to $18 worth of food? Did I do my math right? I guess I did, because I'm looking at my paper over here. The potatoes were like, well, I got down $1.92 for 2 of them because I was keeping a track. So whatever that is, 90-some cents a piece, 80 cents a piece. I can't do math. Please don't ask me to. $1.92 for 2 cans of potatoes. And then the evaporated milk come up to $4.88, and the tomato sauce, these 4 were $1.92, and the pinto beans were $3.76. So Y'all, it don't take long to add up. I'm telling you right now, it don't take long. And I got some non-food items that we needed. But this is what I got food-wise at Walmart. And next up is a food line. This is my teensy little food line order. You know I'm getting my milk from there since I got that moratorium on milk from Walmart's. So, no troubles with it. None at all. And then Walmart's was out of Eggland's Best Eggs. So I got that at Food Line. This is what I mostly needed were David's little lunches. He loves to have these things on hand. They come in so handy for him. When he needs a quick snack, a quick dinner, if he's outside working in the yard and there's nothing to eat, no leftovers, he'll pop one of these in there and he's good to go. So just things like that. So he likes to have on hand, which reminds me, I need to put another jar of cranberry sauce in the refrigerator because he likes it with the turkey. And then some butterball turkey sausages. So that's it. That's it, except for the hamburger that I'm going to get at Harris Teeter that I'm not going to hold this video up to show you. That is it for this week's Mini Planning Grocery Haul. So, hope you're having a good hump day. Hope you enjoyed this video. And I will see you when I see you. I wasn't going to show you Harris Teeter. I can't think of what it was. This is what I wanted was the hamburger was $4.99 a pound. This one was marked down to $4.99 a pound. This one says $6.99 a pound. So, somebody's got the call. You see it's on sale, but it put the wrong price right there. And then this, the carrots and the celery, because I want to make some chicken broth or bone broth. I don't know. I've got carcasses and backs in the freezer, and I think I want to do that this week in my Instant Pot. And then, oh, I hated to do it, but I had to buy David some tomatoes. He's got 2 itty-bitty little ones left, and that's it. No more garden tomatoes till next year. So I had to go back to buying him some. And I got a turnip to cut up and go in my turnip greens that I bought. And I forgot to get bananas, so I got him some bananas. And then I forgot to get his tea. So this Louisiana is a little higher at Harris Teeter than it was going to be at Walmart's. But I forgot to get it. I didn't want it to run out. So that is what I got from Harris Teeter. And I've already told you bye. See you when I see you. So there you go.